Sean Reardon here from Anyone But The Irish. Always vote number one. See those far right lads? They never ever mention the Irish crime, the Irish men causing the crime, the murderers, the rapists. Yes, we fucking do, and we always have, right? The problem we have now is we have invited undocumented legal people into this country, and some of them may be criminals, and some of them may be extremists because they're coming from different cultures, different lands. So that's why we're worried about those people. If we see like somebody attacking a person with a machete and they're Irish, we don't go, ha, sure, look, they're Irish, it's grand. That's okay. We see an Irish person stabbing somebody on the street, it's grand, they're Irish, it's fine. We'll call out all that bullshit. We always have. We've always had rapists, paedophiles, criminals, drug lords, fucking drug dealers, all shooting each other in Spain and all that jazz. We know all about that, okay? But now we have children being stabbed, beheadings. We can see in Europe that there's terrorist attacks where men are driving into, festivals and killing hundreds of people. We have opened the doors of hell to this country, and that's what's going to happen. We're going to see more and more of those attacks because we're just letting anybody into the country. And why do people go say unvetted, undocumented? It's a huge point, unvetted. We need to have documentation to see who's coming into the country. And so we say, you're an unvetted Irishman. Just fuck off. Fuck off with that shit, okay? We've got our birth certificates, we've got our passports, we live here, we haven't got a criminal record, we know, okay? So, the far right, to me, are concerned citizens, grannies, mothers, parents, fathers, who are worried about what is being dumped on their doorstep, especially with schools and creches all around the area. They're labelling, the mainstream are labelling people like that far right. It's laughable. Far right. And some people are falling for them. It's not far right, see those far right and go, are you serious? What's far right to you? Somebody who gives a shit about their country, is that far right? You might get the odd fucking idiot, a few extremists, but generally they're labelling everybody far right at this stage. We're all far right, for fuck's sakes. If you give a shit about your children, you're far right. So the point of this post is this. We obviously give a fuck about crime in Ireland, but we don't want to invite any more shit into our country. We've enough shite. We know we've enough shite, but we don't want any more shite, and we certainly don't want that knife culture coming in to our country, which has probably landed already, and it'll probably get worse. But this government here, they don't give a fuck because they're owned by Europe. They're being told what to do. You got to let them, and they're labelling these people refugees. Well, we know they're economic migrants or whatever you want to call them. They've all said it. They're not even fucking refugees. So we're just letting anybody into the country because it's a money racket, and it's a dangerous fucking money racket, okay? Anyway, I'm not saying any more about this. I think we all get it. If you have anything to say, put them in the comments. Far right people. And those on one, anyone but the Irish. And the reason we call this party Anyone But The Irish is because it just seems that the government only care for everybody but the Irish. Anyone but the Irish. Why can't they look after their own people? Why do they slander Irish people? Okay? They barely report foreign people attacking people. They'll actually attack Irish people quicker, just to prove a point. That's how fucking silly it is. To make people think, oh yeah, those dodgy Irish people, the far right.